Your environment is not the problem. It's your mindset. If you think success depends on your environment, you've already lost the game. So let's talk about it. The trap that most people fall into is blaming where they are instead of who they are. The harsh truth is your environment might influence you, but it doesn't control you. Real control comes from how you think, how you respond, and the standards that you set for yourself. And this is a gap that most people are living in, what we call a fixed mindset. While success, that lives in a growth mindset. Your environment, it might put up walls, but it's your mindset that decides whether you see those walls as barriers or as ladders. We all know what it feels like to hit a wall of frustration, doubt, and hear that voice saying, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But here's the secret. You don't have to wait for that wall to disappear. You just need the right mindset to climb over it. So in this video, I'm going to cover 3 shifts and show you how to have an extreme mindset. First, being extreme changes your brain. They say that neurons that fire together wire together. That comes from Hebb's law, a famous saying summarizing a neuropsychological theory related to neuroplasticity. In simple terms, your brain's not fixed. It's plastic, or more flexible. It constantly rewires, adapts, and upgrades based on the information you feed it. But here's where it gets interesting. Most people preach consistency is key. And yeah, repetition does strengthen neural pathways. But if you're looking to supercharge growth, you gotta go extreme. Novelty and challenge are gonna be your best friends. They activate neuroplasticity even faster than consistency. When you flip the switch and go all in on a new goal, your brain's gonna scramble to keep up. It's gonna start rewiring, building new connections, and adapting until that extreme behavior becomes your new normal. When you pursue a goal with all your might, you put your brain in an environment that quickly adapts and helps that become your new standard. Second, intensity and obsession create a neurochemical cocktail. Most people fall into a rut because they seek extrinsic or outside motivation. But when you're obsessed in the context of this discussion, you're fueled by intrinsic motivators. So let's talk about the 5 drivers of lasting change. First up, you got curiosity, the spark that pushes you to explore the unknown, ask better questions, and close knowledge gaps. Curiosity triggers dopamine from novelty and norepinephrine that sharpens your focus, which primes you to learn faster. Up next, you got passion, the fire that makes the journey exciting and worth doing. When you're deeply connected to what you're doing, your brain's gonna reward you with more dopamine, norepinephrine to help keep your energy levels high. Third, we got purpose, the sense that your actions matter beyond just yourself. Achieving meaningful goals boosts dopamine for reinforcement. Then you got serotonin and oxytocin giving you a sense of significance and belonging and helping you connect with others. Up next, you got autonomy, or the freedom to direct your own life. When you're in control of your choices, dopamine flows easily. Cortisol, or your stress hormones, they drop, and your creativity, that freaking thrives. Last, we got mastery, the commitment to growth itself. Improvement becomes its own reward. It's powered by a sustainable flow of dopamine that's going to keep you engaged for the entire game. But these things are really, really important. When you have undeniable desire for change, your mind's going to filter reality based on the things that you're obsessed with. The man who conceives himself to be a failure type person will find some way to fail, in spite of all his good intentions or willpower, even if opportunity is literally dumped in their lap. The person who conceives himself to be a victim of injustice, one who was meant to suffer, will invariably find circumstances to verify his opinions. That beauty comes from Maxwell Maltz. The human brain is wired for survival. But unlike animals, we don't just protect our bodies. We freaking defend our identities. And that's why challenges to our beliefs feel like threats. Those same mechanisms, though, can work in our favor. When your identity is tied to a meaningful goal, your brain's going to begin filtering reality in a whole new way. Opportunities and resources that align with your vision become way more apparent to you. In neuroscience, this is explained through neuroplasticity and cybernetics as our goal-seeking system. Your brain accepts what moves you forward and rejects anything that doesn't, naturally steering you towards progress. To summarize, if you're obsessed with a goal, the universe is going to conspire in your favor, giving you the resources to achieve it. Thanks for watching till the end. I hope this was helpful. Good luck out there, and stay gold, pony boy. Peace.